thinking of a game back from 2008. It's called Telepathy. I'm having a vision or a thought that I'll be taking you to the gamers table and showing you how to play it. All right, welcome to the gamers table for Telepathy. So here we go. You have 4 dry erase boards. This is what the backs look like. These are what the front looks like. And you can see you'll have all sorts of different colors, little icons. You also have the letters and numbers on the top and the sides of the rows. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out your opponent's secret square. So you choose one of these squares, and by process of elimination, you're going to try to figure out which one it is. How do you do that? Well, let me show you how to do it. So we got 4 different boards. We're going to go ahead and only use 2 of them. So I'll put the other 2 behind me here. That way you have 2, and each player receives one of these boards. So we'll do one here, one here. Actually, we'll do it this way. That way you can see them. And each player will receive one of these cards. You also get 4 of these cards, which I've already put in little clips that come with it. And this is your card where you're going to fill out what icon you ended up choosing. So you look at the board, and let's see, I'm going to go ahead and choose this red eye here. So what you're going to do is if you want to choose this one, you're going to go F8, red eye. Okay, red 8. So what we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to get the dry erase marker here. So you're going to circle the red, you'll circle the eye, and then it was F8. So you're going to write F8 on the top here. I need to get some better markers here. These are the actual markers that came with the game. And this game's a little old here, so I think I might need to replenish these. So that's pretty much what you'll do. You'll write F8, you'll circle the red, and circle the I. And this is what you're going to be facing you. So every time that your opponent asks, whatever they think it is, you're just going to look at this, and you're going to determine whether they're on the right track or not. So we'll do the same thing for this player. Here's another card. We'll go ahead and we'll do this white hand here. So we're going to do 07, white hand. So what you do is you're going to write O for the row. Yeah, I definitely need to get better pens here. 7. And then you go white hand. Wow, this pen's really out. I'll have to get some new ones. But you see here is you 07, you circle the hand, and then white. Okay, so that's how you do it. And then that player will look at that. And then you also have a little dry erase marker that comes, or a little dry eraser, which is pretty cool. So let's put this to the side. And play begins by you starting to guess what square you think the opponent has. So for instance, I'm going to say, let's see if I can get a better marker. That way I can write better on here. We got 4 of them here. Let's see, is this one right better? Oh, much better. There we go. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll say I9. So I'm going to put I9 here. I9 purple hand. Okay. So what this person is going to look at, if I have any part of that correct, they're going to say yes. Let me circle it. I got a better one. White. And there we go. 07. There we go. So if any part of what I said is correct, you're going to say yes. So in this case, I said I9 white purple hand. I got the hand part right. The other part was not right, but that's okay. As long if you get any 4 of those items correct, you say yes. So in this case, I'm going to write. I put the wrong marker. Whoops. Yes. Or you can put a Y. And that's what well, I need to get some better markers. So so that's what I'm going to put on there. Guess is I9, and I said yes. So that way I know something's right about that. Now what I can do is I can actually get rid of that marker. Circle it on my board here. Because that is a good thing. Okay, yes. So now the second player will go. The second player is going to go, let's see. How about L10 red lightning bolt? So what they're going to do is they're going to put L10 up here. You put L10 and go red lightning bolt. Well, I'm going to look on this, and the only thing they got right was the red. They didn't get the row right, didn't get the column right, didn't get the item right, but they got the red part right. So you're going to say yes. So you put yes on here, and so on. So that's how you put L10, yes. And then you start narrowing it down. And what you can do is if you get something that you know is not right, say they say no on all four, like for instance on player 1 here, looking at player 2, I can say, how about B2 green heart? Okay, which is right here. B2 green heart, right here. None of those are correct. So all of these are wrong. All right. So I'm going to put B2 no. And what we can do is we can get a marker. Okay. I already know that B is not correct. So nothing is in row B. So what I can do is I can put a line right through that. And 2, I can put a line right through that as well. Because I know nothing's down that row. Nothing is down this row. So I know that, as soon as I get a better marker, see the way I kind of drew a line right through B, and I drew a line right through 2. All right. And I know that the color I said as well, when I said B2 green heart, I knew that green is not correct as well, because green was not said yes. So I know that it's not a green square, so I can put an X through that. Boy, these markers are horrible. I guess I should check those before I went down here. And heart. So that way I can mark off green and I can mark off heart, because I know none of those are right, because the answer was no. And that's pretty much how you do it. You go back and forth doing the row, the column, the color, and the item, and you keep going back and you start narrowing down until you figure that you've got it. Now once you say, I would like to solve the square, as soon as you use the word solve, that means, okay, you're going all in. You're going to go for your guess. If you guess correctly, obviously you win the game. If you say solve and you do not get it right, you lose the game. There is no, oh, no, you're not right this time. No, you guess wrong. If you say, I'm going to solve it, and they say no, then you lost it. Now you can guess it. You can say F8 red eye, and they say yes. Then in your next turn, you could say, I would like to solve it. I believe it's F8 red eye. Then you can do it that way, and then they'll say, yes, you got it right, or no, if you thought you got it. So you can actually guess it first on your one turn. And if they say yes, and you really feel confident that after you're looking at all your things, and you can go, and then the next turn you say, I'd like to solve it. It's da-da-da-da-da. And if you get it right, you win the game. And if you, like I said, if you don't get it right, you automatically lose the game. You can play up to 4 players, or you can actually do teams of 2. I believe you can do 3 players, where you're trying to guess each other's. You're trying to, this bird. I think it's 1 tries to solve 2, 2 tries to 3, and then 3 tries to solve 1. That's how that works if you have a 3-player and so on. So, but that in a nutshell is how you play Telepathy. And there you have it. Telepathy is complete. This game actually reminds me of Mastermind back in the day. I don't know if you've ever played it, where you have the colors and you have to guess them in a certain order. This kind of has that feel to it, where you say you're right, but then you don't know. Like in this game, you don't know, is it the right color? Is it the right row? Is it the right icon? You don't know, so you have to kind of twist it and turn it in every which way. It kind of has the same feel as that. At least that's what this game reminds me of. If you enjoyed the episode, please click on the like button down below. And please subscribe. That would be wonderful. If you hit the subscribe button along with the bell, you'll be notified when future episodes are uploaded. And until next time, happy gaming!